You are looking at the most dangerous object in the universe. Not a black hole, not a supernova, something smaller, something invisible, something that could turn Earth into a marble in under an hour. This is the story of strange matter. The substance that should not exist. The substance that might already be heading toward us. Look at your hand. You think it is solid. It is not. Atoms are 99.9% empty space. The nucleus sits in the center, electrons orbit in a cloud. Between them, nothing. This is normal matter, the matter that makes up everything you know, your body, this planet, the stars. But normal matter has a problem. It is not stable. It is not efficient. It exists in a high energy state. There is something better, something perfect. This is strange matter. Three types of quarks, locked together: up quarks, down quarks, strange quarks. They pack together with zero wasted space, no gaps, no weakness, the most efficient arrangement possible in our universe. Strange matter is not just stable, it is indestructible. You cannot break it apart, you cannot burn it, you cannot destroy it with any known force. It will exist until the end of time itself. But here is the horror. Strange matter has one terrible property: it is contagious. When strange matter touches normal matter, something catastrophic happens. Normal matter recognizes its own inefficiency. It converts. Neutrons dissolve, quarks rearrange, energy releases. The conversion spreads like wildfire. One touch, one contact. That is all it takes. Normal matter wants to become strange matter. It craves perfection. And once the process starts, nothing can stop it. This is not theoretical. The physics checks out. The math works. Strange matter could exist. And if it does, we have a problem. Strange matter is born in the most extreme place in the universe: neutron stars. A star corpse so dense that a teaspoon weighs as much as Mount Everest. Picture a mass greater than our sun compressed into a sphere the size of a city. Gravity crushes matter to its absolute limit. The surface is smooth metal, perfect. Nothing can exist on top. Everything gets pulled down and crushed. But the real transformation happens deeper. Descend into the core, the pressure becomes unimaginable, 10 to the power of 18 kilograms per square meter. At this pressure, neutrons cannot hold together anymore. They dissolve. The quarks inside spill out, up quarks, down quarks. Under this extreme force, some down quarks transform into strange quarks. They rearrange, they pack together tighter than anything in normal matter. They form a new substance. This is quark soup, the heart of a quark star. A sphere of pure strange matter the size of Manhattan, perfectly stable, absolutely dense, and locked away inside the neutron star, harmless, until something goes wrong. Neutron stars do not live alone. They orbit in pairs. They spiral inward over millions of years. Gravitational waves steal their energy. The orbit tightens. Faster, faster. Then they collide. The impact tears both stars apart. The cores fragment. Strange matter explodes into space. Millions of strangelets, some large as grains of sand, some small as atoms. Each one is a seed of transformation. Each one is a planetary death sentence. They drift. They travel for millions of years. They pass through galaxies. They are invisible to telescopes. Too small, too dark. You would never see one coming. And all it takes is one. The scenario is simple. One strangelet enters our solar system. It is small, massive, a mountain compressed into the size of an atom. It has been traveling for 10 million years. It carries no malice. It is simply matter obeying physics. It reaches Earth. It passes through the atmosphere without interaction. Air molecules are too spread out. The strangelet falls. It passes through the crust like a ghost. Rock cannot stop it. Nothing can stop it. It sinks to the core. 3,000 kilometers down. And there, in the molten iron heart of our planet, it stops falling. Contact. The strangelet touches molten iron. The iron converts. Atoms collapse into strange matter. The reaction releases enormous energy as normal matter falls into a lower energy state. Heat floods outward. The conversion spreads. 1 atom, 10 atoms, 1,000,000 atoms, exponential growth. Each converted atom touches more iron, more conversions, more energy. The core temperature spikes. This is not an explosion. This is an infection. Strange matter reproduces by converting its host. And Earth's core is the perfect host, 7,000 trillion kilograms of iron, all waiting to be perfected. The first sign appears 12 minutes after contact. Earthquakes. Not one, thousands. Every seismic station on Earth records the same thing. The core is shaking. The energy release from strange matter conversion is catastrophic. Scientists have no explanation. The earthquakes intensify. Magnitude 7, magnitude 8, they do not stop, they get worse. Then the heat arrives. 20 minutes in, the strange matter sphere is now 10 kilometers wide, still growing, still converting. The heat from conversion cannot escape fast enough. The mantle begins to melt. Temperature at the surface rises. 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees. The oceans start to boil. Not simmer, boil. Steam rises from every coastline on Earth. Hurricanes form and die in minutes as the atmosphere goes insane. Volcanoes that have been dormant for millions of years erupt simultaneously. The crust fractures. Lava floods across continents. But this is not the real disaster. This is just the symptom. The real disaster is in the core, and it is accelerated. 40 minutes since contact. Half the core is now strange matter. The conversion rate is exponential. Every atom that converts makes the next conversion faster. The magnetic field collapses. Earth's protective shield vanishes. Solar wind strips the upper atmosphere, but there is nobody left to notice. The surface temperature is now 400 degrees Celsius. Lead melts, aluminum boils, oceans are gone, vaporized. The crust begins to collapse inward. Strange matter is denser than normal matter, much denser. As the planet converts, it shrinks. The ground falls away beneath itself. Mountains fold, continents crumble inward toward the core. 50 minutes. The conversion reaches the surface. 58 minutes after the strangelet made contact, the conversion completes. Earth is gone. In its place, a sphere of strange matter 300 meters across. Perfectly smooth, absolutely dense, mass unchanged. 6 trillion kilograms compressed into the size of a stadium. It is dead. No life, no geology, no chemistry, just quarks packed together in the most stable configuration physics allows. It will orbit the sun forever. Indestructible. Perfect. A gravestone for a species that never saw it coming. This is the final form. This is what Earth becomes when touched by perfection. Could this happen? The physics supports it. Strange matter is theoretically stable. Strangelets could exist. Neutron-star collisions happen. The math works. We know the mechanism. We know the outcome. What we do not know is how many strangelets are out there. We cannot detect them. We cannot track them. We would not know one was coming until it converted our planet into a golden marble orbiting a star that nobody remembered. But there is another question. A question that should terrify you more. Could we create strange matter ourselves? Every time we smash heavy nuclei together in particle accelerators, we create conditions similar to neutron star cores. High temperature, high pressure. Quark soup forms for a fraction of a second. Could we accidentally create a stable strangelet? The probability is low, very low, but it is not zero. Some physicists calculated the risk before the relativistic heavy ion collider turned on. Their conclusion was that stable strangelets were unlikely. Unlikely, not impossible. We turned it on anyway. We had to know. Humanity always has to know. So far, we have not created one. So far, no strangelet has hit Earth. So far, we remain normal matter. Unstable, inefficient, alive. But somewhere in the universe, strangelets drift through the dark. Seeds of perfect stability. Fragments of the ultimate matter. Each one a potential apocalypse. Each one invisible. Each one patient. And all it takes is one touch, one contact, one moment when normal matter meets its superior form and recognizes what it was always meant to be. We call it strange matter. But perhaps it is not strange at all. Perhaps it is simply the truth of what all matter eventually becomes. And we are just living in the time before that truth arrives. The universe has had 13 billion years to make strangelets. They are out there, drifting, waiting, perfect, indestructible, and hungry for imperfection. Sleep well.